Hello, Forbidden Worlds Film Festival. Sebastian Gutiérrez here. I'm the writer and director of She Creature. Let's see if this works. She Creature was a movie that was made for about $5 in a warehouse in Glendale, California. I was approached by HBO saying that Stan Winston wanted to produce these 5 creature features and would I be interested in making one? And at the time I remember thinking, well, I'm the wrongest guy for the job because I'm not a creature feature connoisseur. But Stan was such a charming guy that when I went to meet him in his shop, it was a little bit like the scene in Blade Runner where Harrison Ford meets the guy that makes the eyes and the scales of the snake and all the experts. It was really impressive. And I thought, well, for sure I have to make one of these movies. We were given titles, old American International Pictures titles, and initially it was called War of the Colossal Beast is the title they gave me. I actually told them, I said, I'm not gonna watch the original, I'm just gonna make my own thing with a monster, if that's okay with you guys. And they said, sure. So if you watch the movie, there is a tenth where it says there's a colossal beast, because at the time we were shooting the movie, we thought that was the title. And later, I don't know, they had some clearing thing and they said it was called She Creature. But my idea was, to basically grab the bones of something like King Kong, in the sense of, these guys find a real mythical creature and decide to steal it and bring it to America to sell it to the circus and become rich and famous. And of course, once they get on high seas, this mermaid that they've captured, that Carla Gugino's character Lily has been playing a fake mermaid at this carny, is not what they think it is. And the movie was an absolute blast to do. We had 3 weeks. We had a great director of photography, Tom Calloway, who had shot like 100 monster movies, and he was very good at moving the camera around to make it seem like we were on the ocean. I think we were on the boat for 1 day. The rest was 3 sets that we had, and the whole, without spoiling anything, the whole first 45 minutes or 1 hour of the movie I really stand by, because it's all this sort of Polanski-esque psychosexual story between Carla's character and the creature, the real mermaid, played by Rhea Kilstead, who had to wear these lenses to make her seem otherworldly, which meant that she couldn't see anything through that glass tank, which really worked for the movie. It gave her like a very ethereal essence. Once the Stan Winston creature was in, the Queen of the Lair, that was a little trickier because you realize, and hats off to Ridley Scott, you need a lot of time to shoot a creature. So that part of the movie, I'm not 100% sure about, so forgive us. Hopefully it's in focus. The movie was shot on film, and as far as I know, it's never been shown theatrically. The only time that it was shown on a big screen was when Stan and I sat down and watched the sound mix in a Hollywood studio many years ago. So it is a great joy. I have great fond feelings for that movie and for the little crew that made it on those 3 little sets in a warehouse in Glendale. And I'm very honored that Forbidden Worlds has decided to show the movie. Carla's not with me right now. She's in a different city, but hopefully she will be sending a video as well. And I just hope you enjoy the movie as a tribute to a sort of creaky old Hammer film, psychosexual monster movie with all the trappings. At the time I wanted to make I wanted to make 3 of them. So I pitched them the idea of the Mermaid Chronicles, and I had a whole movie outline for the second one where the Nazis capture a mermaid and they decide they want to, duplicate this genetic code that the mermaid has, which of course does not go well for the Nazis, but that's a different story. Big hug. I hope the screening goes well. Thank you so much.